It is currently 6:30 on a Saturday night, and I'm working on my business. For those of you who don't know, I started a very small business years ago, and I just haven't really put my all into it. And now I am taking classes, and I have a mentor, so I'm just so much more into it, and I love it. I just feel like I have such bad imposter syndrome. Like, I just don't believe in myself the way that I should. And I feel like other people look at me and I feel like they think I'm amazing, but when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't think the same thing, and I really gotta work on that. I was honestly thinking about this the other day. I was like, I should create like an alter ego. Like, you know when Beyonce had Sasha Fierce? I'm like, what if I just create an alter ego? Like, what if my name is Lene or something? Because Lene's my middle name. And I never use my last name, like, ever, just because I don't really like my last name. But yeah, I just think to myself, I'm like, I really just need to get that together, because I'm too beautiful, I'm too young to be thinking like any less of myself. But yeah, imposter syndrome is a bitch, honestly. Like, it just takes away your joy. Like, I don't mean to get like serious, but having imposter syndrome literally makes me feel like it's the end of the fucking world. I hate it, because I do something and then I want to put it out, but then my mind is like, oh, no one likes it. Oh, everyone's talking shit about you. Oh, no one liked it. And it's just like, first off, one thing I've learned is like, why do I even care? Like, why do I care about what people in high school or college even think about me? Like, I don't even like them. I don't like them. Like, if we're being honest, like, I feel like when you're scared of being judged, you really have to think to yourself, do you even like these people? Like, do you like them? And if the answer is no, why do you care if... I feel like I'm talking to myself right now, but honestly, it's like, why do I care if they think that I'm whack if I think they're whack as well? Like, like... I feel like I'm having a coming to Jesus moment right now. Yep. I really want to order food, but it's this Thai place across the street. So I think I'm going to go pick up some Thai and continue this conversation when I have some pad Thai. Some shrimp pad Thai. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. We're going to pause this. We're going to pause this therapy session, and I'm going to go get some pad Thai, and then I'm gonna come back. Do you guys ever do that? Like, when your mind is quicker than your mouth, and I just feel a certain way about it. Alright, so I was definitely walking down the street like I was Britney Spears listening to music, but I got my Thai food, and the guy remembered me. And I don't know whether to be flattered or embarrassed. Like, why do I go there that much? And I also didn't even get shrimp. He caught me so off guard by just knowing my damn name. I was like, oh yeah, like, I'll just get chicken. Again, for the 18th time. This is one of my favorite Thai places. It's called Go Noodles. It's in D2, and I love it. The streets was popping tonight. There were so many people out. There's so many cars here now. Crossing the street is like a game of freaking Russian roulette. Like, you really gotta just step out on your life. Like, it's so... I really hate it. Let me go wash my hands. Alright, beautiful people. Where were we? Oh, let me show you the Thai food I just got. I'm so basic. I got pad Thai. Every time I try to get something else, they're always like, oh no, we don't have. I'm like, oh. Alright. So, this is the pad Thai. Look how good this is, alright? Like, let's just take a fucking moment right now. It's so good. And I'm not being dramatic. Like, it's very good. You gotta do the lime, okay? Nothing's good without it. That's a lie. There's some things that are good without it, but not this. This is like my favorite thing. And then, I always like to eat with chopsticks. I try like not to grab a fork, even though it is difficult sometimes. Because I don't really... Is this right? Wow, I had them the wrong way. But, wait. Like, let's just do a makeup moment.
My zoom in hates me. You can't see anything.
Here, like, look at that. Wow. Steaming.
I promise I'll get better at my zoom ins. Eventually. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how serious I am about this food?
This food spot, it just never misses. It's so good. I'm also like in love with food, so yeah. One question I did get asked recently, someone asked me if I'm like dating or if I'm interested in dating, and my answer is always no. And I'm gonna tell you why really quick while I'm working on my food. I'm just not focused on that right now. Like, I just don't really care for it. Like, I feel like when I tell people that I'm not dating, they always think like, oh, it's because you're not healed. I'm like, no, I don't think that's the reason, because I definitely think I'm healed, but I just like don't want it. Like, I don't want anything right now. Like, it's like when you go to the mall and you don't pick up anything. It's kind of how I'm feeling. Like, it's just, guys have tried to talk to me. Like, a guy tried to get my number like earlier in the day today. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just kind of like, I'm just so focused on myself, and I'm just really happy alone. I don't even like understand like why that's such a bad thing. I don't understand why so many people are like, oh, you'll get to, I'm like, yeah, eventually. Like, obviously I want a husband who's not a liar, manipulator, or a cheater, but like, emphasis on the fucking cheater, but like, it's just not what I want right now. That's all. And I feel like so many of my girlfriends are in relationships. I'm like, that's great. Everything in due time. Like, I'm not going to rush something that's for me. So when my person comes along, that'll be great. If they don't come along anytime soon, I'm just going to vibe. I'm just vibing. You know, I'm just vibing, eating my Thai, working on my business. It's just vibes, you know? All vibes. Alright, beautiful people. I'm gonna go eat my Thai off camera. But I will see you guys here next week. Same time, same place, for our little therapy eating session. I can't wait till I am a travel food vlogger and I just do this everywhere around the world. Like, I can't wait to just be eating this on a mountain one day. Like, give me 3 years. Like, I'm just gonna be cooking on the side of a mountain. Yep, I'm literally gonna make that happen for myself. What is that? What year is that? 2020, 2026? I don't even want to think about it.